Welcome everybody to Eagle Field. Good to have you out here this evening. Eagle Field, home of your St. Benedict Eagles baseball team, and also the site of tonight's baseball game where your SBA Eagles will be taking on the Purple Wave from Christian Brothers High School. But before we start a game this evening, we're going to pause for a moment and we're going to introduce the individuals who will be competing tonight. We'll start with our visitors from Christian Brothers. Playing catcher, number 5, Trenton Lyons. At shortstop, number 2, Ethan Finch. Third baseman, number 7, Boston Barker. First baseman, 23, John Webb. The designated hitter, number 15, James Saxon. Right fielder, number 17, Hank Stalnecker. Left fielder, number 14, Trace Heffernan. Second baseman, number 9, William Gossett. The pitcher this evening, number 24, Dylan Bowers. And in center field, number 12, Brendan Phelan. And now for your 2021 St. Benedict Eagles. Pitching, taking the mound this evening, number 2, Luke Ellis. At third base this evening, number 11, Joseph Gibson. The shortstop tonight, number 5, Kaelin Culpepper. Behind the plate this evening, number 10, Aiden Bowling. Batting 5th in right field, number 15, Weston McAlexander. Over at first base, number 7, Lucas Dickey. At second base, number 12, Seamus Carrasco. The center fielder this evening, number 21, Cooper Bird. And rounding out the order this evening in left field, number 9, Carson Taylor. And the rest of the team for St. Benedict, along with coaches Adam Smith, Will Hudgens, Jared Thomas, and Paul Farad. Now I could ask everybody at this time to please rise, if you will, and join us in a word of prayer, and remain standing as we honor America by playing the National Anthem. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. God our Father, you have created us to strive for the best, and we thank you for the opportunity to compete this afternoon and bring out the best in each other today. Grant to all of these coaches, athletes, officials, and fans the strength to pursue excellence during this event and all that we do moving forward. We pray for the safety of all of these young men, keep them safe from injury and harm, and instill in them respect for each other and reward them for their perseverance. Let all who compete be enriched by your presence on this field. And we pray in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. St. Benedict, pray for us. Well, welcome everybody out there to the second game in this two-game series between your SBA Eagles and the Purple Wave of CBHS. Your Eagles trying to avenge a loss last night to this team. Last night, final score was 11-1. We're not thinking about that score right now. We're thinking forward and focusing on tonight's action. Again, on the mound for your Eagles, Luke Ellis is going to take command of that spot. We're hoping for much success from him on the mound this evening. And as we get finished with our pregame warm-ups, let's start with a little music. Sorry about that, Luke. Luke had his pitching music that he wanted. I played the wrong one. I got a little eyeball from him out there, so I quickly changed music for him. We want our pitcher to be in good form, and we want that music to be right there where he wants it. Luke, as y'all know, we've been talking about it throughout the season. Luke is going to be taking his talents down south to the University of Mississippi next year, playing for the Ole Miss Rebels. Again, hope he's going to be in college form this evening for sure. We are about ready to get this game going. A couple more pitches here from Luke, and that should be sufficient. Ball thrown down to second, giving us a great opportunity now to move forward with the game tonight. So I'm adjusting our lineup just a little bit more over here. Looking forward to a great contest tonight for sure. If these boys play up to their potential, we shouldn't have any problem. Batting first for Christian Brothers, the catcher, Trenton Lyons. Okay, first batter of the evening, first pitch coming your way of the evening. Hoping for a better outcome than last night. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Hope that's a sign of great things to come for the rest of the night. Strike one. Luke readies himself for the second pitch of this evening. Just a little bit outside. Even up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Mr. Ellis wastes no time usually between pitches. He's ready now for the third pitch. Right down the middle, strike 2. Bringing our count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, first batter of the game this evening. A little high there for the second ball, evening up the count at 2-2. Again, your Eagles hoping to shake off last night. Fresh start this evening. A little foul back there by Mr. Lyons. Count still remains the same, 2-2. You know, if you're at home and you're thinking, man, should I have come out there or not? You've got plenty of time. It is a beautiful evening out here. Won't take you that long to get here. Another foul back. Kind of hit him in the leg, it looked like a little bit. But again, plenty of time to get down here. You don't even have to worry about dinner. We got dinner for you at the concession stand. Hot dogs, hamburgers, sausage and cheese plates. Here comes the next pitch. I wanted to call it a strike. Umpire did not for some reason. So the count goes to full. Here, the first batter of this game. And the pitch hit to the second baseman, scoops at the ball, throws it over to first, and the first out for the Eagles taken care of. Just keep that momentum moving forward. Now batting, shortstop, Finch. Mr. Finch up to the plate next for the Purple Wave. First pitch, a little bit low for ball one. Ball two. Mr. Finch went 2 for 3 last night in this series. Got a base hit and a double. Fouls one back, bringing the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Three balls and a strike to Mr. Finch. Luke ready for the next pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Bringing the count to full. Again, the Eagles trying to get back on the winning ways tonight. Ball hit sharply to the shortstop, Kaelin, who scoops it up, throws it over to first for the second out of the inning. Now batting, third baseman Boston Barker. So, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Third batter, Mr. Ellis is facing as he gets ready for his first pitch to him. And the pitch, just a little bit high according to the umpire for ball one. Next pitch. Flip it outside for the second ball. Regional game tonight with Christian Brothers. That ball was right there for the first strike. 2-1's the count. Again, Christian Brothers, Briarcrest, MUS, the other teams for regional play. Fouls it back for the second strike, evening up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Speaking of regional play, your Eagles will be in regional play action this Wednesday. Makeup game with Briarcrest here at Eagle Field. Here comes the next pitch. Ball hit foul down the first base line. So the count remains 2-2, 2 outs here in the top of the first. Luke raises himself for the next pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss for the third strike to end the inning for your Eagles. No runs, no hits for the Purple Wave. After 1/2 inning to play, CBHS 0, SBA Eagles coming to bat. Coming to the plate for your SB Eagles, the pitcher, number 2, Luke Ellis. Number 2, Luke Ellis. Would have helped if I turned the mic on. Dugout is in rare form already tonight. High hit ball to right center. The right fielder's underneath it. He makes the catch for the first out. Now batting for the Eagles, number 11, Joseph Gibson. So, one out for the Eagles right here in the bottom of the first. First pitch to Joseph, a little high for ball 1. Second pitch right down the middle. 1-1's the count now to Gibby. Again, the pitcher on the mound for the Purple Wave, gentleman by the name of Dylan Bowers. Nice shot out into left center. It's going to drop. Could be extra bases for Joseph. It's up against the wall. Fielder struggling with it, and Gibby is into second with a stand-up double. Now batting for your Eagles, number 5, the shortstop, Kaelin Culpepper. Okay, so the situation here now, we've got 1 out. Got a runner now over at second. And Kaelin Culpepper is at the plate. We've got some kind of controversy going over here.
How are they walking?
They're going to walk Kaelin intentionally. So Kaelin takes his place down at first base. Making his way to the plate, our next batter, catcher number 10, Aiden Bowling. So now, Eagle fans, runners first and second, 1 out, Aiden Bowling at the plate. Ball is the first call to Mr. Bowling. Had 2 base hits last night at his 2 plate appearances. Could be the man you want there in this situation if he continues that success from last night. Outside for ball 2. Don't know if you can hear that or not, but the dugout for your Eagles are going crazy early in the game. Glad to see the enthusiasm. Puts the ball in play to the first baseman. Thinks about going to second. Makes the play at first for the second out of the inning. Moving our runners over to second and third now. Coming to the plate, number 15, right fielder Weston McAlexander. So as Weston takes his spot at the plate, remember we've got Kaelin at second, Gibby at third. 2 outs on your Eagles, though. Needed something to happen right here. Weston puts it in play. Oh, the second baseman's right there to make the catch to end the inning for your Eagles. SBA picks up 1 hit, strands 2, and after 1 full inning to play, the score remains all knotted up at 0 apiece. Who's that? That guy was here early. Don't know who he's with. And we're back, folks. John Webb's coming to the plate here for Christian Brothers. First pitch, right down the middle for strike one. Again, Purple Wave went down 1-2-3 in the first inning. Love to see a repeat of that this inning as well. Second pitch, a little bit low according to the umpire for ball one. 1-1's the count here. Mr. Ellis in the windup. Delivers. Oh! You can hear the fans disagreeing with the call. I'm in alliance with them as well. Umpire, though, trumps all of us. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, rather. As he had a swing and a miss at the last pitch. So, 2-2 count. Next pitch from Luke. Fouls it back. Keeps the count at 2-2. Again, we're at the top of the second now. No score in our contest so far. Next pitch by Luke. A little high and outside. Bringing the count to full. Oh, a little fouled off trying to take out one of his players over in the dugout. Webb comes back in the batter's box. We're ready for the next pitch. Here comes the pitch in the full count. Swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. Strike out. The designated hitter, number 15, James Saxon. The DH for Christian Brothers up next. After the strikeout by Luke Ellis. First pitch, called ball. Again, a great evening for baseball out here. Don't know what you're missing. Here comes the next pitch. A little high. So we got 2 balls. Ah, there's a strike. Umpire liked that one. If he didn't, we'd all have to complain on that one. That was right down the middle. So 2 balls and a strike. The count. Like that one as well. Knotted up the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got 1 out already. Here at the top of the second. Just a little high. Bringing the count full.
Dads are allowed to complain every pitch.
Absolutely. We got Luke's dad up here next to me over here, so. Oh, it caught the outside corner for strike 3. Didn't hear any complaints from Dad on that one. Batting now, the right fielder, number 17, Hank Stalnecker. So, back-to-back strikeouts here in the top of the second for Luke. First pitch called ball. Was a little bit low. I was going to say, if you hear any outbursts next to me, yep, that is Luke's dad. Come to expect that. Ball 2. Being his number 1 fan, you would expect that. So.
That's his mom, she says.
Oh, evidently, Dad's number 2 fan. Number 1 fan is Mom. A little inside on that one. Ball 3. So 3-0's the count. Again, we are in the top of the second inning here at Eagle Field. No score as of yet. And ball 4 is the call, so the runner takes his place at first base. Now batting left fielder, number 14, Trace Heffernan. Trace Heffernan saw action last night. 3 plate appearances, hit into a fielder's choice, had a base hit to left field, and He popped out to center field. And here he is now at his first plate appearance of the evening. Fouls back the first pitch to allow Luke to get out early on him. No balls and strike to him. Again, the Purple Wave have a runner over at first. Luke giving him the eye. Here comes the pitch. So, umpire says nope, that's a ball. Making our count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Luke gets set. Here comes the pitch. That was right there. Ball and 2 strikes now. The count to Mr. Heffernan. Here comes the next pitch. Swing and a miss. Ending the inning. 3 strikeouts, 3 up, 3 down. 3 up, 3 down for the Purple Wave, and after an inning and a half, the score remains tied at 0 apiece. Now batting for your Eagles, first baseman number 7, Lucas Dickey. Lucas Dickey makes his way to the plate for his first appearance. Takes one high for ball 1. Kind of backs out. Now he's back in the box, getting ready for his second pitch. And here it comes. Strokes it down the first base line, foul over into the batter's cage. Evening up the count to 1 ball and 1 strike. Lucas is a senior here at St. Benedict. Getting ready for his third pitch. A little side armor for a strike. Ball and 2 strikes now to Lucas. Not 100% sure, but I think Lucas will be continuing his education at the University of Memphis next year. Another little side armor does not make the strike zone, so 2 balls and 2 strikes now, the count to Mr. Dickey. All these seniors getting ready to graduate in just a handful of weeks. Chopper down the third base line. Oh, soars over the first baseman's head with a throw, and Lucas will take off to the races to the second base. He needs to get down. He's there safely. After the mishap throw to first base, Lucas able to take advantage of that and make his way down to second. Next up for your Eagles, second baseman, number 12, Seamus Carrasco. So Seamus up to the plate now for your Eagles. He's got a teammate over at second. The first pitch looks like he was going to go for the bunt. The catcher missed the ball. Lucas takes off to third. The catcher mishandles it and does not get the throw to third in time. End result, Lucas safe. So we're now runner to third. Seamus still in the box with one ball. The count. Comes a pitch. Seamus fouls it back, making his first strike of his plate appearance. Seamus now is ready, so is the pitcher. And here comes the pitch. Seamus puts it in play. The right fielder right there to make the catch for the first out of the inning. Lucas remains at third base. Now batting for your Eagles, center fielder, number 21, Cooper Bird. That brings Cooper Bird to the plate. First time this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, a little high. Ball one, the count. Again, Lucas Dickey over here on third. As Cooper gets ready for his next pitch. Swing and a miss for the first strike of his plate appearance. Evening up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. A little timeout here between the catcher and the pitcher. Cooper talks things over with head coach Adam Smith as well, taking advantage of the opportunity. And now makes his way back up to the plate. Again, we're here at the bottom of the second here at Eagle Field. No score yet. Next pitch. Shot out to left center with a nice RBI for Cooper Bird as he tries to get to second. He scoops underneath it for a double. Now batting, left fielder, number 9, Carson Taylor. First pitch, ball, as he tries to get Cooper coming back to second, not successful doing it. Carson getting ready for the next pitch. Here it comes. Oh, umpire didn't like that one. 2 balls now, the count to Carson. So, but he liked that one. Don't quite understand it, but nobody pays me to understand that. So the count now to Carson, 2 balls, 1 strike. Again, Cooper over at second. Okay. Count now 3-1 after the ball right there. Again, now your Eagles taking the lead in this contest tonight by a run. Again, after RBI scoring double for Cooper Bird. And Carson's going to take his base on the walk. Making his way to the plate, top of the order, the pitcher, number 2, Luke Ellis. Luke's second appearance this evening. Looks looks at a ball on the first pitch. Flew out to right center, his first at bat. Here comes the next pitch. Nice shot down the first base line. Just foul, though. Just slightly foul. That could have been extra bases for sure. But not the case. Instead, it's the first strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Count to Luke Ellis. Next pitch. Oh, that went behind him for ball 2. Of course, the situation here, folks, still remains 1 out for your Eagles. Runners at first and second. Luke's at the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike. Oh! Luke had to scoot back, but the umpire still called it a strike, evening up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Puts it in play on the ground to the second baseman. Second baseman throws it over to second for the first out. Back over to first, not in time. So now SBA Eagles have runners at the corners. Now batting for your Eagles, third baseman number 11, Joseph Gibson. That's going to bring up Joseph Gibson now for the Eagles in a 2-out situation with runners at the corners. Oh, and a balk by the pitcher is going to score Mr. Bird for the second run of the evening. And in the immortal words of Mike McGee, I will take it. Here comes the pitch. Oh, right down the middle for that one. For the first strike. So now we got Luke Ellis over at second. Got Gibby at the plate. 2 outs. Got a strike on him. Here comes the next pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Okay, Gibby an 0-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Reached for it, swing and a miss for the third strike and the final out of the inning. Your SBA Eagles pick up 2 runs off of a hit and strand 1, and after 2 innings of play now, lead this contest by a score of 2-0.
Run support anyway.
Going out? Do what?
All yours.
Hey. Hey.
It's all right. All right.
Thought he wasn't touching the computer.
Do you want to click on the, do you want Now batting, second baseman number 9, William Gossett. So Mr. Gossett makes his way up to the plate. On defense, your Eagles still looking the same as they have been since the beginning of the game as far as who's where. And Luke's first pitch of the inning. Right down the middle for a strike. Great way to start the inning off. Second pitch, umpire calls the ball. So now we're looking at a 1-1 count here. Luke ready to fire again. Here it comes. Fouls the ball off for strike 2. Again, here we are at the top of the 3rd inning. Your SBA Eagles on top, 2-0 at this point. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Hard hit ball down the middle. Can't get picked up by the second baseman. And the runner is safe at first. Now batting the pitcher, number 24, Dylan Bowers.
What'd you give him, an arrow or hit?
Someone changed that.
Tries to go for the bunt, not successful. Next pitch, swing and a miss for the first strike. Brings our count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, the Purple Wave got a runner over at first. Outside for ball. Just double checking the count from the umpire down here. See if he's going to give me a no. He's not going to help me out at all. He's going to leave me out to dry on this one. That would be the 3rd strike by his reaction down there for the first out of the inning. Now at the top of the order, the catcher, Trenton Lyons. Mr. Lyons getting ready for his first pitch from Luke. Ball got away from the catcher. Kind of caught the runner on first a little off balance. Was not able to advance. If you're keeping score, that's the 5th strikeout for Luke. Speaking of strikes, there's another one. So we got a 1-1 count now on Mr. Lyons. Again, runner on first at the top of the 3rd. Got an out on him already. Play over to first just to keep the runner honest. Taking off. Catcher didn't see him. Safely down at second. Didn't see the call from the umpire. Let's see if he gives us a little indication down there. Got a timeout over here. A lot of real estate up on top of that second base after the slide. Let's see if he gives us a count here. And he's going to make us suffer again. Here comes the next pitch by Luke. It's called ball. Just didn't know the call that he had on that steal. Apologize for not letting you know exactly what's happening. We'll know it as soon as fouled back. We know there's 2 strikes. We know there's 2 balls. Let's see what the umpire tells us we got down there. It is full count. Luke gets ready for the pitch for the full count. And here it comes. Just outside for a ball.
Hey, nobody hurt right there. Nobody hurt. Throw around ball. Play, take it.
Now batting the shortstop, Ethan Finch. So, folks, we got an out on the Purple Wave, but we got 2 runners on base right now. And we got Ethan Finch. Grounded out to the shortstop his first time at bat. Here comes the pitch. That was right there. Strike one. Your Eagles hoping to get out of this inning unscathed as Luke prepares for his next pitch. Here it comes. There's another strike. 0-2 count now on the shortstop. And the pitch. Ball put in play. Hit out into left field for a base hit. That's going to score 1. As the runner now is going to stick up at third and also the batter over at second.
Is that a curveball or fastball?
Now batting third baseman Boston Barker. So after the double by Mr. Finch, scoring a run, here comes the pitch. A little low for the first ball. Again, there's 1 out here at the top of the third. The brothers have runners at second and third. And Boston Barker at the plate. He went for the bunt for the first strike. Mr. Finch, not Mr. Finch, excuse me. Mr. Barker struck out his first time at bat. No, Luke would like to have a repeat performance on that one. Pitcher and batter are ready. Here we go. Ball gets past the catcher. 1 run scores. Don't know how they call that down there, but the ball.
Or did a wild pitch? It bounced or did a wild pitch?
So the count is 2 balls, 1 strike. Now we got a runner at third. Again, still only 1 out. As the brothers have tied things up here. Ball hit.
He hit him. He hit him.
You have got to be kidding me.
Well, a lot of controversy on that last chopper to third. But whatever the outcome, the runner is now safely at first base. Now batting first baseman John Webb. So now we have runners at first and third. Still 1 out. And the score knotted up at 2 apiece. A little outside for ball 1. Luke checks his runner over first. Here comes the pitch. He's off to the races. Runner took off from first, safe at second. Kaelin made the cut, tried to get the guy leaning at third, didn't happen. So now the runners now are at second and third. Batter has a count of 2-0 on him. and still just 1 out in this inning. So 3-0 the count. Eagles needing to make something happen here. Shut these guys down this inning. Strike down the middle like that sure will help. 3 balls and a strike now, the count to Mr. Webb. Foul ball down the first base line to bring the count to full. So, folks, full count here, and here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss right in the glove for the second out of the inning. The designated hitter, James Saxon. First pitch, called ball by the umpire. Again, we got runners at second and third here. Second ball. Gentlemen, the catcher's having a little difficulty making the grab on these balls. So 2-0 is the count. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on base. Luke gets the signals. He's set. Here comes windup, the pitch. Third ball, called by the umpire. Okay, here comes the pitch. Ball right there for the first strike. So 3-1's the count to the batter. Next pitch. Swing and a miss for the second strike. Bringing the count to full. Looks ready. Here comes the pitch. Fouls it back. Still count remains at 3-2. Okay, 2 outs here, folks. 2 runners on. Full count to the batter. And the pitch. Swing and a miss for the third strike to end the inning. Purple Wave pick up 2 runs off of 2 hits, and through 2.5 innings of play have tied up the score at 2 runs apiece. Now batting for your Eagles, number 5, shortstop Kaelin Culpepper. That brings Kaelin up for our first batter at the bottom of the third. His first pitch. A little low for ball one. As Kaelin gets ready for his next pitch, here comes the pitch. Cranks it straight up in the air. The pitcher's under it. No, the third baseman's under it. And makes the catch on the pitcher's mound for the first out of the inning. Now batting catcher, number 10, Aiden Bowling. Aiden's second at bat this evening. Hits it straight up again. First baseman's under it, makes the grab in the foul territory for the second out. Now batting right fielder number 15, Weston McAlexander. Hopefully Weston can straighten this hit out. Takes the first pitch for a ball outside. Both of those last outs had distance, just didn't, it was straight up instead of straight out. Here comes the next pitch. Umpire liked that one for a strike. Weston, a junior here at St. Benedict. Oh, he wanted that one, but the umpire called it a ball. Yep, so 2-1's the count. Here comes the pitch to Weston. He hits it sharply to the third baseman who, fumbles the ball, regains it, throws it way over the first baseman. He's rounding first, coming to second. He better get down. He didn't get down in time and is called out at second for the third out of the inning. Yeah. Oh, we're slap happy here in the booth tonight, folks. Now batting right fielder Hank Stalnecker. Mr. Stalnecker, second appearance this evening, walked his first time at bat. First pitch. Outside, past the catcher for ball one. Luke Reddy's here. He fires. A little outside. Ball two, the count now. To Hank. Defensively, still the same for your Eagles. Next pitch. Strike is the call. Bringing the count to 2 balls and 1 strike to the first batter here at the top of the 4th. In a ball game that's all knotted up at 2 runs apiece. Like that, too. Bringing our count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Luke readies himself for the next pitch. Time called by the batter. Backs out. Has to readjust, of course, the batting gloves. He makes his way back into the box. Again, base is empty right now. Love for it to stay that way. Next pitch, a little outside. Bringing our count to full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch, swing and a miss for the first out of the 4th inning. Left fielder, Trace Heffernan. Fouled back. Bringing strike 1. Inside for the first ball of the at-bat. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Little low for ball 2. A little bit low on that one. 3-1's the count. Ball hit sharply to the third baseman. Can't make the play out to the left fielder for a base hit. Got a conference out there by the umpires. Don't know what they're talking about over there. Could be where they're meeting for dinner after. Now, I just don't know. Now batting, second baseman William Gossett. No, grounder. Got. First pitch, gets past the catcher. So the runner will take off to second. Safe at second. So 1 ball to Mr. Gossett. Looking at a teammate of his over on second base. Here comes the pitch. A little high for ball 2. Again, we're at the top of the 4th. Eagles got 1 out already. Here comes the next pitch. A little high. Ball 3 now. 1 out already on the Purple Wave. They do have a runner on second, though. And the current batter has a 3-0 count on him. Here comes the pitch. Right down the middle. 3-1 now, the count. Dugout getting a little crazy now. And the batter will take his base at first. Little conference now out there on the mound between head coach Adam Smith and Luke. Talking things over. Just as a reminder, our current situation here, we're at the top of the 4th inning. Already have one out on the Brothers of Christian Brothers High School. They've got runners at first and second, and a new batter making his way to the plate. Don't know if y'all are keeping tally on strikeouts tonight for Luke Alice. He has got 8 so far. He's faced 17 batters. Now batting the pitcher, Dylan Bowers. Okay, so the pitcher for the Purple Wave now takes his place in the batter's box. Luke ready to fire on him. First one right there for a strike. Looked good, sounded even better. Luke on the runners at first and second. Delivers the next pitch. Gets past a catcher as the runners advance to second and third. Okay, now runners at second and third. Swing and a miss, but the ball gets past the catcher. Oh, the umpire called it a foul tip instead of a pass ball because the runner would have definitely been out at home, but not the case. So the Purple Wave reset. Runners at second and third. And the current batter looking at a 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Don't know what happened. Evidently the ball hit the batter. Or was it catcher interference? Just don't know. So may have been catcher's interference. Now batting the catcher, Trenton Lyons. So the bases are loaded now for the Purple Wave. And the first pitch, called ball. A little bit low, ball 2. Love to see a little grounder here for the double play to end this inning. Here comes the pitch. Ball hit sharply. Base hit out into left center. It's going to score 1. It's going to score 2. No, he is out of there. I assumed he was going to score, but no. Nice throw from Joseph Gibson, who cut the ball, threw it sharply into home plate. Aiden able to make the tag for the second out, but not until they did score a run, bringing the score 3-2 now. Now batting shortstop, Ethan Finch. Umpire called that one a ball. That had strike written all over it, I thought. Nobody offered me a penny for my thoughts, though, so I guess it does not count. So here comes the next pitch. High hit ball out into left field. Left fielder's underneath it. Makes the catch for the third and final out of the inning. How many hits did they pick up? The Purple Wave pick up a run off of 2 hits and through 3.5 innings of play, lead the contest by a score of 3-2. Now batting for your Eagles, number 7, Lucas Dickey. Okay, so Lucas makes his way to the plate, takes the first ball, puts it into play, out into right center, and the right fielder's there to make the catch for the first out. Now batting for your Eagles, number 12, second baseman Seamus Carrasco. Eagles needing to put together some hits here. First ball's low and in the dirt for ball 1. Seamus flew out to right field his first time at bat. Swing and a miss on the second pitch to bring the count to 1-1. Oh, swing and a miss for the second strike of his plate appearance. Okay, as he readies himself for the next pitch with the 1-2 count. Low to even the count. 2-2. Okay, here comes the pitch. A little bit low. Now Seamus is looking at a full count. And the ball's a little low for the fourth ball. Walk for Mr. Carrasco. Now making his way to the plate, number 21, center fielder Cooper Bird. Cooper doubled, brought in the first run of the game his last time at bat. Love to see a repeat performance of that. Takes the first pitch for a ball. So 1-0 count to Cooper Bird as he readies for the next pitch. Here it comes. He puts it out into center field. The center fielder's getting underneath it. Oh, he's there to make the catch for the second out of the inning. Now batting for your Eagles, left fielder number 9, Carson Taylor. So the situation is this: we got a runner at first. You got 2 outs. You got Carson Taylor, who just took a first pitch for a ball. Carson ready for his second pitch. Here it comes. Oh. Had to think about it a little bit. The umpire had to debate about it, and his final decision was strike. So 1-1 is the call.
You're
Or the count.
honestly kidding.
I caught a strike.
Okay, so now, here comes the pitch. Low. Definitely a ball there. 2-1 the count. Again, we're at the bottom of the 4th here at Eagle Field. 2 outs on your Eagles. Runner at first. They're down 1 run. Umpire liked that one. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The call. And the pitch. That was a little high. So full count now to Carson Taylor. Here with 2 outs. Runner on first. Bottom of the 4th. 3-1 in favor of the Purple Wave. 3-2, excuse me, in favor of the Purple Wave. And the pitch. Runner's off. Little chopper over to first. He takes it himself to first base for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, no hits for your Eagles. And after 4 full innings of play, the Purple Wave lead the contest 3-2. Now batting for the Purple Wave, 3rd baseman Boston Barker. We are here at the top of the 5th inning. Cooper Bird now is on the mound for your SBA Eagles. His first pitch called ball. Had a few changes in the defensive lineup here. Cooper Bird on the mound for your Eagles. Luke Ellis moved over to first from the mound. Second pitch by Cooper, right down the pipe for a strike. Lucas Dickey has moved to behind the plate, out in the outfielder. Your right fielder is Carson Taylor. Center fielder, Weston McAlexander. And Mason Kaufman is over in left. In the dirt for ball 2. 2-1's now the count. 2-1. Cooper gets ready for his next pitch. Here it comes.
You call it strike or ball, right? Hit the catcher right in the glove.
Looked like he called that a ball, I believe. It's his this umpire, yep, 3-1, not as animated with his calls. There's a strike. Saw that one. 3-2 now the count. To the first batter for the Purple Wave of the top of the 5th inning. Ball put in play right between the third baseman and the shortstop for a base hit out into left field. Now batting first baseman, John Webb. Okay, got a runner now for the Purple Wave over at first. Cooper throwing back over there just to kind of make sure he's alert. Runner safely back at first. Get you kind of get that out of your system when you take the mound. Cooper checks his signals, gets ready for the delivery. The runner is off to the races. Unfortunately, the ball was in the dirt, and he's going to make 3. He is out.
Oh, God,
he is
King.
out.
King.
Out. Sorry, folks, I couldn't keep it. I've got a great angle from up here in the booth.
But we got better vision than guys.
He definitely looked out to me, but folks, again, I'm not paid the umpire salary. I'm just the volunteer up here running my mouth. Another ball past the catcher in the dirt. And the runner from third base makes it safely into home to bring the score to 4-2. Cooper ready for the next pitch. Here it comes. Right there for a strike. Nice block by Dickey. Count now 3-1. Cooper Bird, a senior here at St. Benedict. His next pitch. Hit sharply down the third base line, unfortunately foul. And now we'll bring the count full. So again, now the bases are empty after the base runner scored. And here comes the pitch. Hit sharply to third baseman, right through his legs. And the runner is safely at first. Oh, these Eagles would love to erase these errors that they've been having over the last few weeks. The designated hitter, James Saxon. Looks like Eagles errors continue to plague these young men tonight. Strike one is the call on Mr. Saxon.
I'm having issues over here.
Next pitch right down the middle. Strike 2. 0-2 to Mr. Saxon.
What is going on?
Cooper gets himself set. Here comes the pitch. Nice block by Mr. Dickey to keep the ball from getting past him. More importantly, to keep that runner from advancing. So, 2 balls and a strike. Excuse me, 1 ball, 2 strikes. My dyslexia kicking in here. Cooper set. Here comes the pitch. Another ball. Evening up the count now to 2 balls and 2 strikes. So the situation, folks, is this. We're at the top of the 5th inning. Purple Wave don't have any outs. They got a runner at first. They've scored a run this inning already. And their batter has a 2-2 count on him. Puts the ball high into the air. The shortstop waves everybody off. Makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Right fielder, Hank Stalnecker. Mr. Stalnecker's 3rd appearance this evening. Walked his first at bat, struck out, 2nd at bat. Cooper gets ready for the first delivery. Just a little bit high for ball 1. Again, the Purple Wave got a runner over at first. They got 1 out. And they picked up a run here in this inning.
What is going on?
Next pitch, put in play right to Kaelin. He's right there. Doubles him out to end the inning. Line drive to Kaelin to make the catch. Back over to first, sharply to Luke for the 2nd and 3rd outs of the inning.
That's how you do it, baby.
The Purple Wave pick up another run off of another hit and now lead the contest of a score of 4 runs to 2. They're booing me. We're back, folks. Now batting for your SBA Eagles, number 2, Luke Ellis. Because I cut the song. Because we're ready to play. We're back here. Luke's our first batter for the bottom of the 5th. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Again, the Eagles trying to get something done. Down 2 runs here at the bottom of the 5th. Puts it in play. Right between the first and second baseman, out into right field for a single to start things off. Now batting for your Eagles, number 11, Joseph Gibson. Joseph gets ready for his first pitch. Oh! Close shave over there for ball one. Joseph doubled his first time at bat. Struck out his second time at bat. And now here he is for his third plate appearance. Runner is off. The ball not in time. And Luke is safe at second with a stolen base. Count right now, 2-0 to Joseph. He gets ready for his next pitch. Dugout going crazy down here below us. Oh, a swing and a miss by Joseph for his first strike of his at-bat. 2-1 now is the count. Oh, he fouls that one back. 2-2. If you hear all that extra noise in the background, that's coming from the dugout. They're a feisty bunch right now. I just hope they can fire up their fellow teammates up here until we can make it happen on the scoreboard. Next pitch. A little high for a full count now. And the pitcher's ready for the full count pitch. Gibby puts it in play. No, not in time. Fielder's choice. Trying to get him at third. Didn't happen. So we got runners at the corners now and no outs. Making his way to the plate. Shortstop number 5, Kaelin Culpepper. As Kaelin makes his way to the plate. No outs, runners at first and third. First pitch. Oh, it hits him.
That was on purpose. Scared a bit?
Who's that? Who's batting right now? Kaufman?
That's Mason Kaufman.
Who he batting for? What's he batting for right now?
Now batting.
Who?
Number 14, Mason Kaufman.
What's he batting for? He's been hit.
Hayden's out of the game. He didn't play last night. Oh, we got a little conference going on the mound now between the catcher and the pitcher. Bases are loaded now, no outs. Of course, the hit batter, Mr. Kaelin, makes it down to first base now. Conference still goes on the mound. Of course, the conference is also going on between Mason and head coach Adam Smith. So Mason makes his way to the plate. Looking at the following situation. Bases are loaded, no outs. And the SBA Eagles are trailing in this contest by 2 runs here in the bottom of the 5th. And so here we go. Mason gets ready for his first pitch. And here it comes. Just low for the first ball of his plate appearance. Mason, a junior here at St. Benedict. Big at bat for him. Here comes the pitch. Takes a strike to even up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Got Luke Ellis over here at second. Joseph Gibson over at second. Oh, Mason fouls that one back. 1 ball, 2 strikes are the count now. I forgot Kaelin over there at first. So Kaelin, Joseph, Luke, and Mason at the plate. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and miss for the third strike. Now batting right fielder, number 15, Weston McAlexander. Center fielder. Big situation here for Weston. Bases loaded. We got one out. Umpire calls the first pitch a strike. Oh, he wanted that one, but backed off enough. Umpire called it a ball. Okay, so we got one out here now. Out. Oh, I thought that was outside, but the umpire disagreed with me again. Calling it a strike and bringing the count down to 1 ball and 2 strikes to Mr. McAlexander. Eagles really need to get something going here with this opportunity at hand. Next pitch, a ball. 2-2 now, the count. As Weston readies himself for the next pitch, hoping to get something going for his Eagles. Swing and a miss for the third strike and the second out of the inning. Now batting for the Eagles, number 7, the catcher, Lucas Dickey. So, Mr. Dickey now at the mound. Same situation, bases loaded. The debate was, did he go around? They agree that he did. So it's strike 1 on Mr. Dickey. We had the bases loaded with no outs, and now we've got the bases loaded with 2 outs. You've got to take advantage of this opportunity. Counting on Mr. Dickey to do it for us. Here comes the next pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Here comes the next pitch. In the dirt for a ball. Love to see 3 more just like that pitch. Lucas gets himself ready for the 1-2 pitch. Again, bases loaded. Bottom of the 5th. 2 outs, trailing by 2. Base hit would be sweet. Pitcher's ready. Lucas is ready. And here comes the pitch. Pops it up. It's going to be out of play. Count remains at 1-2. And our runners remain on base, wanting to come home somehow. Lucas back in the box. Here comes the pitch. Fouls it back. Still hanging tough. Count still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch to Mr. Dickey. High. Evening up the count to 2-2. No love lost between these 2 teams. Again, the second game of a 2-game series. Puts it in play. It's a base hit out into right field. And the right fielder bobbles the ball. 2-run score. He throws it into first. And Dickey is there with a stand-up double. Did he do his job? Yes, he did. Outstanding. Tying the score up, 4 runs apiece, bringing Seamus Carrasco to the plate. Now batting, number 12, Seamus Carrasco. Huge lift for your Eagles with that base hit out into right. Now, can Seamus bring even more of his teammates home? That's the question. We got Kaelin Culpepper over here at third. Lucas Dickey over there at second. Puts it in play down the first base line. The first baseman's there to make the catch to end the inning. Two hits for your Eagles, but more importantly, 2 additional runs to tie the contest up at 4 runs apiece.
Hey, Mike, you want anything to drink or anything?
I'm good, man.
Oh, God.
You want?
I'm good. Now batting left fielder, Trace Heffernan. So, folks, we're at the top of the 6th inning. All knotted up 4 runs apiece. Cooper Bird still on the mound for your Eagles. And here comes Mr. Heffernan. And here's the first pitch. A little bit low for ball 1. As Mr. Bird gets ready for the next pitch, here it comes. A little bit low for ball 2. Told you Cooper is a senior here at St. Benedict. Going to be furthering his education at Mississippi State University next year. Oh, there's a swing and a miss for the first strike. So the count now 2 balls, 1 strike. Cooper gets ready for his next delivery. Ball hits, little chopper. Shortstop picks it up over to first for the first out of the inning. Now batting, second baseman William Gossett. Just an excellent play by Kaelin to not only come up with the ball, but make the out. There's Cooper coming right back with a strike. As he gets ready for his next pitch, here it comes. Ball hit sharply up. Kaelin's waving everybody else off. He's got the ball for the second out of the inning. Now batting for the Purple Wave, the pitcher, Dylan Bowers. So the first two batters gone down. Cooper gets ready to face his third one of the inning. Fouled the first one back for the first strike. Cooper's getting the signals from Mr. Dickey, getting ready to deliver. Here it comes. Oh, I like that one. But evidently the umpire and I are not on the same wavelength because he did not. 1 ball, 1 strike now, the count. Here comes the pitch. Just a little bit low for a ball, so now the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. Cooper looking to make this happen so we can get out of this inning. Ball hit a chopper to third baseman. There's Gibby. Throw over to first. A little bit low. Had plenty of time to make the play. Just didn't make the throw. And the runner is safe at first. That's going to bring him to the top of the order now for the Purple Wave. Top of the order for the Purple Wave, the catcher, Trenton Lyons. Oh, we could have been in the dugout, but we're not. We got a runner at first, and we got the top of their order. And the first pitch, a little bit low, and the runner takes off, safe at second. So 1-0 the count. Purple Wave have a runner now over at second. We got 2 outs at the top of the 6th. Let's see if we can put these guys away. Cooper's ready. Here comes the pitch. Little outside for the second ball. Cooper gets his signal set, looking at the runner over at second. Here comes the pitch. A little bit low. 3-0 the count now to this batter as Lucas comes out just to kind of reassure his pitcher. And Cooper gets ready to take his place on the mound and to deliver the 3-0 pitch. And here comes the pitch. Right there for a strike. 3-1 the count. So, Mr. Bird, got 3-1 count on this batter. Hops past the catcher. Gets past the catcher, bounces on the plate actually, gets over his head, and the runner now advances to third. That was actually the 4th ball too on the batter. So that's going to bring up number 2, Ethan Finch. So we go from going into the dugout to runners at first and third. First pitch to Mr. Finch. A little high for a ball. Oh, those errors come back to haunt us. That's okay. These guys aren't giving up the fight. Next pitch. 2-0 the count now on the shortstop. Culpepper looking to deliver something that can get his team out of the inning. Here it comes. A little bit high. 3-0 the count now. So 3-0 count. Runners at first and third. 2 outs. Tie score here. And the fourth ball will load the bases. Got a timeout for a conference here between coaches. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change as well. Don't know who that's going to be. Looking at some preparation coming over here from Kaelin Culpepper. Looks like he'll be taking his place on the mound. Pitching change for SBA. Number 5, Kaelin Culpepper. So Kaelin's going to take some warm-up throws here as we get ready to transition. Pitching. Looks like we'll be putting Cooper Bird over at third and shifting Joseph Gibson over to shortstop. And the rest of your defensive lineup will remain the same. Kaelin, a senior over at St. Benedict, will be taking his baseball talents to Kansas State next year. Been a 4-year varsity starter. This year has absolutely been a wall over there at shortstop.
Yeah, you want to make sure.
But as the warm-up continues, I'll let you know that your Eagles are going to be back in action this Friday. The opponent is going to be Munford. We'll be playing at Munford, so please don't show up here at Eagle Field waiting to see your Eagles play, because that'll happen next week. But this Friday night, we're going to be up at Munford. Love to see some of you travel up there to root these young men on. Kaelin taking his last few warm-up pitches here. Looks like the players are getting back to their positions. Be ready to continue this inning, just to kind of level set things for you. We'll do that after we introduce the batter. The third baseman, Boston Barker. So this is the top of the 6th inning. There are 2 outs. The bases are loaded. Kaelin has taken over the mound, and he will face his first batter. Here comes the first pitch. Gets past the catcher. That will score a runner. And will give the Purple Wave the advantage in this contest. 5 runs to 4. Get ready for the next pitch. Kaelin's got runners at second and third. A little bit low. Ball 2. So 2-0 is the count here. And the pitch. Right there for a strike. 2-1. Again, runners at second, third, 2 outs. looking to get out of this inning. Chopper down the third base line, but it's going foul. And now we're looking at a 2-2 count. Eagles desperately need to get out of this inning so they can warm up those bats for the bottom of the sixth. Kaelin's ready, getting ready to deliver his pitch. Here it comes. Oh, that was a strike. Not only was it a strike, it was the third strike and the third out of the inning. CBHS picks up a run, now leads the contest 5-4 through 5.5. Coming to the plate for your Eagles, number 21, Cooper Bird. So, Eagles looking to get something going here at the bottom of the sixth. Things are being led off by Cooper Bird, number 21. First pitch as he shimmies away from the plate for called a ball. Pitcher steps off the mound, causes Cooper to step back. Now they're back in play, getting ready for the next pitch. Here it comes. Cooper hits a pop fly into shallow left. Cannot make the play. Mr. Bird safe at first. Now batting for your Eagles, number 9, Carson Taylor. Carson hoping to string a couple of hits together here after Cooper arrives safely at first. Little bunt, but it will not stay in foul territory. So strike one to Carson. Your Eagles looking to put something together to at least get one run in this inning to knot things up. Hopefully more, but definitely one. Cooper's got a lead over at first. Here comes the next pitch. Oh, they're going to try to get Cooper out at first. Oh, he gets back by the hair of his chinny chin chin.
But did they say he went back in time, or I'm just scrambling?
So the count now tied up 1-1. No outs. Runner over at first. Carson Taylor at the plate. Infield thinking it's going to be a bunt. Showing bunt, third baseman was almost in his face. But umpire calls it a ball, so we got a count of 2-1 now to Carson. Carson can put one over the third baseman's head. That would be beautiful. He puts the bunt down hard down to first base. right there at first base. He's out at first, but the sacrifice works in moving Cooper safely over to second. Back at the top of the order now, number 2, Luke Ellis. So after the sacrifice bunt by Carson, we got Cooper over at second and Luke at the plate now, hoping to get his teammate home. Swing and a miss on the sidearm throw by the pitcher for the first strike. Cooper taking his lead. Pitcher just kind of taking his time. Now he's ready. So is Luke. Here comes the pitch. High for the first ball of this at-bat for Luke. 1-1's the count. So again, your Eagles are down by a run, looking to make something happen here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss for the second strike for Luke. 1-2's the count now. Cooper wanting to come home somehow. Safely, that is. Here comes the pitch. Puts in play sharply to the second baseman. Makes the throw over to first for the out. Cooper safely advances to third. Batting next for your Eagles, number 11, Joseph Gibson. Okay, so the situation is this. We've got a runner at third, but we've got 2 outs, and we're down a run. And Joseph Gibson is at the plate. First pitch is outside for a 1-0 count to Gibby. Cooper's thinking there's no place like home. He'd love to be there right now. Gibby'd love to get him there. But he takes a strike for a 1-1 count. So Gibby's ready for the next pitch. Here it comes. Outside. Ball 2. So 2-1 now, the count to Joseph Gibson. And the next pitch called a ball as well. 3-1. Dylan Bowers has been going the distance here for the Purple Wave this evening. So he gets ready to deliver the 3-1 pitch to Gibby. And here it comes. Low for ball 4. Now batting for your SBA Eagles, number 5, Kaelin Culpepper. Interesting evening for Kaelin. Intentional walk. Then they hit him. Popped up to the pitcher. Situation for him now is he's got runners at first and second. Looking for something to get Cooper Bird home. Little conference on the mound now between coach, pitcher, and catcher. Trying to determine what they're going to do. And the conference continues. Number 5, Kaelin Culpepper. Kaelin looking to make something happen here for his team to get one or more of these young men home safely. Still trailing the Purple Wave by 1 run. Here comes the pitch. Umpire liked it. Strike 1. Kaelin gets ready for his next pitch coming from Mr. Bowers. Here it comes. A little high. Evening up the count at 1 apiece. So Gibby at first, Cooper at third. Kaelin at the plate. And the pitch. High. Ball 2. Here comes the pitch. Kaelin fires a foul back to bring the count to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fans are sitting on the edge of their seats. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners. Down by 1. Kaelin calls timeout. Backs away from the plate. Now he's back in and he's ready. Facing a 2-2 count. And here comes the pitch. That was high. So now we've got a full count. And we've got runners at the corners. Encouragement coming from the dugout. Pitcher set. Here comes the delivery. The runners are running. Kaelin puts one out into center field. Looks like the center field is tracking it. He's under it for the 3rd out of the inning. No runs for the Eagles. They strand 2, and through 6 full innings of play, trail the Purple Wave by a score of 5-4. First baseman John Webb. We're back, folks. It all comes down to this. One last inning to play. And your Eagles are down by 1. Far cry from the outcome last night. Here comes Kaelin's first pitch. Strike 1. Here comes Kaelin's next pitch. A little bit low. Evens the count to 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, second game of a 2-game series between these regional rivals. Ball hit in play to the second baseman. There to make the scoop over to first for the first out of the 7th inning. Number 19. Number 19, Cooper Finestone. Mr. Finestone's first entrance into the game this evening. Hadn't had a chance to see him at the plate. Kaelin is ready. He's set. Mr. Finestone is ready. First pitch, right down the pipe. Strike 1. Again, regional rivals here. Regional records all critical. Oh, there's another strike. I don't think the batter liked it. The umpire sure did. 0-2 is the count now. As Kaelin gets ready for his next delivery. Looking good so far. Here it comes. Oh! Caught him looking for the 3rd strike and the 2nd out of the inning. Number 17, Hank Stalnecker. Now, we've seen Mr. Stalnecker a couple of times this evening. A walk and a strikeout. Oh, hits one foul down the 3rd base line. His last at bat hit a line drive to Kaelin, which turned into a double play. And here he is now. Here comes the next pitch. So a 1-1 count now to Hank. Here comes the pitch from Kaelin. Oh, he fouls it back. And now he's looking at a 1-2 count. Kaelin looking good on the mound so far. Got timeout called by the batter. Current situation, of course, 2 outs here at the top of the 7th. Your Eagles trailing by 1. And the pitch. Swing, but he tipped it. So he's still hanging in there. Eagles will be looking at the middle of their order when they get a chance to bat next. But right now, we still need to get this next out. Here it comes the next pitch. Ball hits sharply to the shortstop, grabs the ball over to first for the out, into the inning. No runs for the Purple Wave. They still lead the contest 5-4 through 6.5. We got Aiden's batting now.
Oh, he is?
Now batting for the Eagles, number 10, Aiden Bowling. So, Aiden's making his way to the plate, getting ready for first pitch of the bottom of the 7th. Needing something to happen. Umpire calls the first pitch a strike. So already as a team, we're behind in the count. Splashing. Just went out. Having some scoreboard difficulties over here. Oh, it's back again. It can't make up its mind. It wants to stay on or stay off. Oh, called a ball there, so even up things at 1-1. Don't get me started on the scoreboard. That's a totally different podcast, okay? It's definitely an interesting topic of conversation. Aiden puts the ball in play, sharply down to the shortstop, makes the grab, over to first. Not in time. Umpire calls him safe at first. Tell you what, that Aiden Bowling's got some speed. Now batting for your SBA Eagles, number 15, Weston McAlexander. That's what we needed, folks. Get things started off the right way. Aiden, safe at first. Oh, they're going to try to get Aiden at first, but they're not in time. The catcher thought he had him.
Is that a ball?
So, 1-0 count to Weston. Trying to get something going. There's another ball. We've got to find a run somewhere. Weston's capable of putting that ball out there. There's another outside pitch for ball 3. Aiden taking a leave, antagonizing the pitcher, that's for sure. Here comes the pitch. Oh, come on! I could have swore that was a outside ball 4, but no, sir, from the umpire behind the plate. Next pitch. Oh, he calls that one a strike, too!
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my! Oh, my!
Let's go! Come on, that's terrible!
Oh, my. I'm supposed to be non-biased, but I can't in that situation. Those were 2 pitches that were low and should have had Weston on first. Here comes the pitch. That one was high. Ball 4. No denying that one. Now batting for your Eagles, number 7, Lucas Dickey. Okay, Mr. Dickey making his way to the plate. And here's his situation. We don't have any outs. But we do have runners at first and second. And they're calling for a new pitcher.
You sure?
New pitcher coming in. Getting ready to warm up. Let's give them a little music to warm up to. Again, batting for your Eagles, number 7, Lucas Dickey. So as Lucas makes his way to the plate, new pitcher on the mound for the Purple Wave. Again, we got runners at first and second. We don't have any outs, but we are down a run. Looking to make something happen. Ball's outside. Lucas showed bunt. They came charging. First baseman almost even with the pitcher. He's safe. Oh! They got the force at third. Tell you what, the first baseman was down there, right in the proper position. Made the force at third for the first out. Big play. Big play. Now batting for the Eagles, number 12, Seamus Carrasco. If only that bunt could have gone down the third base line. Here comes Seamus. Low and outside for ball 1. Gets ready for his next pitch. Puts the ball.
Get down, baby.
It's a line drive to second. Doubles him up to end the game. And the Purple Wave are going to take this one by 1 run. Well, there's our final, folks. CBHS 5, SBA Eagles 4.
Terrible, terrible. Stupid.
Well.
Stupid mistakes. Hey, somebody should know better.
Well, I mean, there was none bigger than that
Eric,